UB's impact on the community at large is significant. In turn, UB receives much from and is affected greatly by the generosity of Western New Yorkers. Our next award is dedicated to non-alumni who have taken such an interest in the success of our university that they not only make notable and meritorious contributions themselves, but also encourage others to follow suit. This year's Walter P. Cooke Award recipient is Cindy Abbott Letro. Many of you may know her from her former role as a television news host. After her career in broadcasting, Cindy has found plenty of opportunities to keep her busy. For 7 years, she served on the Advisory Council for the UB Center for the Arts, the state-of-the-art, multi-purpose facility next door that plays a significant role in accomplishing the mission of the university, presenting educational and cultural opportunities through performances, state and regional events, and national and international touring productions and exhibits. Cindy also loaned her expertise to enriching Western New York's art community as chair of SUNY Buffalo State's Birchfield Penny Arts Center, which led to a new $35 million facility opening in the city's museum district. She is past chair of the Buffalo Philharmonic Orchestra Society Board of Directors and is also chair of the committee that is managing the orchestra's performance at Carnegie Hall next month. Her involvement with numerous and diverse civic, cultural, and historic agencies in Western New York is exhaustive and probably exhausting. From her preservation activities to supporting the arts, to tourism, to serving on numerous boards of directors, Cindy has received many awards for her contributions. Tonight, for all she does to help strengthen the fabric of our community, I too am pleased to congratulate the Walter P. Cooke Award winner, Cindy Abbott Letro.
Thanks, Bert, and thank you to all of you. I've got to put on my glasses here. I won't be able to read what I wrote. But thanks to everyone that's involved in this. You know how many people are involved in this Alumni Association, and I did not hang up on Tim, I must say. When I heard that I was to receive the Walter P. Cooke Award, of course, I had to phone David McNamara at Phillips Lytle and find out a little bit about the history of him, and he told me to go to the Buffalo Club and look at his picture. But what a fascinating man he was, a prominent attorney, civic leader, and chair of the UB Council for 11 years. He was an attorney during the Pan American Exposition and served on the council from 1920 to 1931. And he led the search for the first full-time salaried chancellor at the university, Samuel Capon. He viewed the university as the community's most important institution. He wasn't content with the university maintaining the status quo. He saw it as a leader pushing the envelope in the region. Sound familiar? I'm pretty sure that Walter and I would have gotten along because that's exactly how I feel all our institutions, whether it be the university, the Birchfield Penny, or the BPO. We all should be pushing that envelope and reinventing ourselves, staying true to our core values while responding to the rapidly changing needs of the world we live in. I'm grateful to the University of Buffalo for what it's doing collectively and individually. This university, on so many fronts, is pushing the community forward while nurturing the individual students who come here. UB is special to me because that's where my husband found his profession. We mentioned the late, great Bill Greiner, but Bill, when my husband met him, was Dean of Admissions, and he saw something in Francis that I don't think even Francis saw. He mentored and nurtured and showed an incredible amount of patience toward a student who really might have fallen through the cracks. He treated Fran like family. And as Fran grew and prospered, he didn't forget what his family had done for him, the UB family. and help them when they wanted to create something new, when they wanted to reinvent themselves, when they wanted to create a working courtroom on the campus of this university. At that point, Fran's university family became my family. The lesson of that one-on-one connection resonates with me. Although I am a transplant to this community, I've found family. The richness of our history, culture, and natural assets is unparalleled. One of my first boards that I served on was the Theodore Roosevelt Association, and of course I've come to really love so many sayings that Roosevelt had. And one is that he said, as citizens, and I paraphrase, we should do what you can with what you have where you are. It's a very simple philosophy. Do what you can with what you have where you are. For me, that means to use the skills that I've developed from a career in communications to help organizations that we as a community have right here where we are. Whether it's the bricks and mortar of a project at the new Birchfield Penny Art Center, the first new standalone museum this community saw in 100 years, or the reinvention of a cultural institution like the Buffalo Philharmonic Orchestra, which was a WPA project. Many people forget that. It was begun as an economic engine to put musicians to work. I feel blessed to be a part of this community. We're not only on the cusp of greatness, I like to think we're smack dab in the middle of it. It's pretty daunting to stand at this podium surrounded by UB alums who are so distinguished. All of our awardees, I congratulate you. Knowing that I did not graduate from this university, I thank you for not holding that against me and giving me this award. I am truly honored.